Hi, in this video I'm going to give you a quick overview of expenses. Agile gives you an easy way to track your business expenses. You and your teammates can easily track your expenses in Agile. If you allow your teammates, if you invite your teammates to Agile, they can also track expenses and you can approve them or disapprove them, and you can do it all easily in one place. This is the expenses page in under finance, and this is where you can see all the expenses that have been logged into your account, and these can be, as you can see, all the expenses logged by your teammates as well, as you can see in the teammates section, and you can see their status, their items, how much you spent on something, and it is really easy. And if you have a list of expenses that you want to import into Agile via a CSV file, you can do that as well. All you have to do is click on this three dots here and click on the import button, and it will take you to the import option where you can upload the expense file and map fields and be done with it. We have multiple options for expenses. You can add it or delete these expenses, and let's say if you want to change the status of this expense, you can go to edit and change the status from approved to rejected and save it, and now it will show as rejected in the place. So to add an expense, you can click on this add expense button. We also have a mobile app. You can add expenses from there as well. Your teammates can also add expenses from their mobile phones as well. You can click on this add expense button and you will be taken to add expense screen. From here you can choose the team member for this expense, like who spent the money, and the project for which this expense is. And you can also track your expenses in multiple currencies. It can be pounds, it can be any currency you want. You can add item name here. You can choose the category of the expense here. We allow you to add your own categories in expenses, so you can add as many categories as you want. You will allow your teammates to track their mileage and add that as expense, and you can add the expense description, purchase form, price of this item, and purchase date. And if this expense is recurring, you can make it recurring here, and you can choose how often you spend you have to create this expense, and you can select all these options. Like if this is ongoing, you can select this infinite, and if you want to do it a specific number of times, then you can do it like I want to create this every 3 weeks, so you can set the weekly option here. And if you want to attach a receipt or invoice to this expense, you can do that from here. We have another interesting option here, that is multiple expenses. So let's say you are entering multiple expenses at once, and so you can come here in the multiple expenses and you can quickly add expenses from here. So you can add multiple expenses easily in one go, so it makes it quite easy to add expenses. We have a reporting on the expenses as well. In our report section, we have separate videos on that. This was a quick overview of expenses and how Agile can help you track your expenses. And adding expenses and tracking your expenses becomes really important during tax time. We help you with that as well. Thank you so much.